I have a Samsung Galaxy. I have a Samsung Galaxy J7 2016 model, and it's not charging. Well, it's charging, but you have to wiggle it a lot like this, then it will charge. So today I'm gonna show you guys how I replace a charging port on J7, which is quite easy. This one is the dual SIM version. Let's remove the SIM card first. And I'll be removing these screws. I will be fast forwarding this. So yeah. Well, before removing this housing of this, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try cleaning this and see if it works. If it works, I don't have to do all this hassle. So let's see how it looks like. So this is how this looks like, and it looks quite dirty. Let me just poke it out, see if I can get anything out of this. So, because even if I break it, I will have to replace this, so I don't have to worry about it. Okay, there's something stuck in there. What is this? What is this? Is it broken or what is this? Yeah, a bit is broken on it. Let's use some isopropyl alcohol and clean that. So yeah, this should be done before anything. You know how to fix it. You know how to fix it doesn't mean you can just break a working stuff and fix it. Just, you know, waste of time, waste of money, everything wasted. So if anything that doesn't need fixing, try to leave it the way they are. Don't want to destroy it. Let's try to wiggle this bit if it really is broken. Does not look that broken. So yeah, maybe it should work without removing it. Let's clean this bit as well. Sånn si. Sånn tikk. So let's see, this one. So when we connect and disconnect the charger, it tends to make it like dark and stuff, then it doesn't charge. All those carbon stuck in there. Yeah, get another one. So that tends to stop it from charging. So what I normally do is clean those up, make it shiny, and it should charge it. But Not all the time though. Sometimes we do have to change it. So this looks okay now. Much better than before. It looks a bit clearer than before. So let's charge it and see if it's charging or not. Where's my charger? Well, it's not charging. Yeah, might have to remove the charging port. Yeah, I'm gonna have to remove it. Still doing the same thing. So now I don't have to remove the screws. I can just remove this bit. So to remove this, how do we remove this? Let me remove this first. How do we remove this? Maybe this comes up like this, yeah. And it's broken here. So it just comes off like this. And it's just a matter of pulling it out now. How do I pull it out? Let's unclip that. What the fuck? Come on. It doesn't want to come off, man. Let's do this. And let's just do this. Okay. It is out. This looks weird. Let's just remove all of these clips. They are screwed on there. Let's remove that as well. Replacing a charging port is not that difficult once you get hang of it. It's quite easy to do. It's not a rocket science or something. Just take that out and put a new one. It's that simple. The problem is, how do you remove the screen without breaking the glass? Or how do you remove the motherboard without breaking the glass? And this looks like it's gone in water. This is so fragile. So let's see what we can do to this. Okay, it's got the parts. I'll be placing this one, where is it? This one to that, which is quite simple, not a big deal. Changing a charging port is not a big deal. So let's just put this on there. And let me tape it so that it doesn't move. Okay, it's been taped. Now I don't have to worry about it. Let me turn on my rod and the fan. So get some solder and other. So now take a soldering rod and reflow all of these. So that it's quite easy to remove this without applying too much heat on it. Yeah, just do this. Yeah, reflowed everywhere. Now let's get to the other side of it. Let's reflow this side as well. So yeah, now every pin's got the new solder on them. Now just remove this. So what I do with this is just put my tweezers there and just add some more solder to it. It's gonna melt everything. See this side, it's melting this side as well. So once it's melted, move that. So yeah, all of this looks okay now. Let me get another tip and reflow all of these again. I need to clean this. So yeah, this is pretty good for this job. What is that? So reflow everything, all the pins, and the wick is the best friend. I got same wick from Chemtronics, which is really good. Yeah, I was surprised how it worked, how well it worked when I first used it. So yeah, this is how to remove the solder from there. And yeah, oh god, okay, it's out. If it doesn't come out, just do this. Oh, it's hot, man. Okay, all clean. All the solder is out. Now I will be using a earbud with some isopropyl alcohol to clean this. Another best friend. So easily comes off so easily. So once everything is out, let's scrub some more of this bit here. Let's not try to push it too hard while cleaning, because this is not, everything is not touching the board. So not touching this metal bit or this plate. So it might break easily if I press it too hard. Is this clean? Yeah, this is clean now, it's okay. So we'll be placing this onto it like this, not like that, but like this, like this, like this. Okay, So once it sits in perfectly, so once it sits in pretty well, I can just do a few tab of solder to the sides, that, and once it sits in, once the solder is gone in, I can just, if I have to move it anywhere, I can then move it if I just put in one, because if I put in two, it will be difficult to move it to places. So yeah, one is done, let's do the other one, and it's done, let's do the third one, and it's done. Hello? And once the third pin is done, let's do the fourth pin as well. So what it has to be done is like this: make it hot, and once you feel like it's hot, dab in some solder. What is this? Yeah, solder, and let it flow everywhere. So it goes everywhere. Like this. This one has legs on the other side as well, so that I'll do it once I finish this. So let me finish this first. Once the pins are done, we can go ahead and do the once the legs are done, we can go ahead and do the pins, and just doing like this, it's gonna solder all the pins. If you have a solder that has flux in itself, that will make your life a lot easier. And this one, I can't get it through. Let's see the other one. Done. Yeah. Hi. So this one is done as well. How may I help you? Yeah, okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'll see you later.
See you later.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye bye. Okay, this looks okay. So let me turn this. I don't want to break this one. This is so fragile board. Let's turn it over and let's do this. Got the solder. See, when it flows well, it just comes up to the other side as well, which makes it quite strong. Otherwise, I could just pull it from the other side as well. Sometimes, yeah, I do have to do that when it doesn't flow properly. I have to put it from the other side as well. I don't do that normally though. So let's do this one, warm it up and add some solder to it. It's gonna... it's not clean. It wasn't clean, so let me try it again. So once it's warm enough, just do this, go in man, go in. Okay, now it's gone in. Let's do the other side as well. And it doesn't want to go in. Why? Why don't you want to go in, man? Okay, this is all good. So yeah, replacing a charging port is quite easy. You don't need to worry too much about it. And yeah, first times when you do it, it's gonna be tricky. But after that, no. Just you need to be careful of not applying too much heat to it, and not putting heat for a long time. You need to worry for that. So if you want to do it, you just have to do it quickly, in and out. You don't want to burn the board, you don't want to burn the microphone. There's so many things that can be burned. You don't want to burn the IC. So once it's done, it's time to clean this up. I tried so many ways to try and clean this. I even used to put it on ultrasonic cleaner to do this, but this using my lint free cloth, oh, it does the job, man. It does the job. It's really good. Pulls out all the flocks and everything that's not supposed to be in there, which is quite good. So yeah, I don't have to worry about this being dirty or something. To worry about this. So it does seem okay. Yeah, it does seem okay. Let me probe it. Let me just poke it for. Let me just poke these pins and see if they're strong or not. So strong. Yeah. Let's do this. Strong. 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 This is strong. Yeah, this is okay. So once it's cleaned and new charging port is put on, it's time to test it. So how do I test it? There are a few ways to test it. I can just test voltage on this way. If you want to check how much amperage it's taking or something, that there's another way. So one of the ways is just to plug in the charging port. One of the ways is just plug in the charging port and using a multimeter on voltage, go to the battery terminals, so negative and positive, and not this, not this, not this. What? So negative here, positive here. Why is it giving out 14 volt? This should have given 4 volt, not this one. Well, let's plug it in and see if it's actually charging. I felt something warm around here, man. Where is it? No, it's not warm. This is okay. So, that was one of the ways to check the charging port, if the battery is charging or not. The other way is to put on the negative, anywhere on the negative. All this ground, they're all negative, and then probe on one of these positive ones. So it's giving out 5 volt, which is okay. And yeah, it's not going to give out anything on the negative. So yeah, this seems okay now. Let me plug it in. Let me reassemble it, see how this goes on, see if it's charging or not, actually charging or not. And putting this back is quite easy, man. It's so easy. Just put everything together and clip on all of these clips and put on the screw and everything. So this one has a magnet on it. So this one is going in there. Where is it? Is it here? Here? Yeah, I think it's there. So this one goes in there. And let's clip that as well. So the other way to check if the charging port is not working is, so without putting all of these back, let's clip it in and let's charge see if it's charging or not. So it's taking about 86 milliampere, which is okay for this phone. Yeah, this is charging. So this is charging now. Let me put everything together now. Oh no, forgot to put the camera. Yeah, let's remove this and unclip this as well, and the earphone jack. Oh, I have a friend whom we call Jack. He's not huge, he's a small guy, but we call him Jack. I don't know why they call him Jack, but yeah, somebody told me his name is Jack, so I started calling him Jack the builder. What is this? Glue on there, right? Why is there a glue? Let's leave it as it is. So as I was saying, putting this back is so easy. Figuring out how to remove it is quite tricky and time consuming, but to put it back is quite simple. Just all the screws goes in, all the clips goes in, everything goes in, and then the housing comes up and goes in as well. So this is how this is done, and this is dirty. Did I stop this? Just clean this a little bit. Yeah, I don't need to worry about the other ones. To put this back in is, I don't know how to put this back in. I don't know how to put this back in, but I don't know how to explain how you put this back in. Yeah. What I'm gonna do is, since this is coming out a little bit, I'm gonna put this first in like that. Like that. I don't want to break it, and then the other bit comes in like this. Check if the power button is clicking or not. Check if the volume button is clicking or not. Once you figure out everything is clicking, I can put this back in. This is the final bit, final puzzle, final bit of the puzzle. So yeah, I'm gonna fast forward this, so because this takes a long time to put it on. Let me put all the SIM cards back in and put everything back in. Yeah. So once the SIMs are back in, I can put the battery, give it a cover, and charge it. This is the final test. See if it's charging or not. Voila, this is all done. Yeah, I'm gonna call her and pick it up. I'm gonna call her and ask her to pick it up. So that's it. This is how I replace the charging port on J7. Is it J7? I think it was J7. Which is quite easy. It's not a big deal. Just to figuring out if it's the charging port or something else. That's the problem on these kind of repairs. So yeah, all done. It's gonna be happy, she's gonna be happy, and thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you very much for your time. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, guys. I'm gonna update a lot of these kind of how I do videos in the near future, maybe tomorrow as well. I'm gonna update it every day. So yeah, thank you very much for your time and have a good day.